Sorry about that, guys. Just coming back to you with some sound. My mistake. You have to plug in the mic for it to work. So we're going to get started in another 2 minutes. We'll just give it another 2 minutes of time. I'm going to repeat what I just said. Playlist for today is my friend Simone handle on Spotify. And it's called YIN, and it's dated for today's date, which is August 14th. So if you want to ride the wave of your YIN today with a bit of music that I've curated for you, please feel free to track that down. And you'll need 2 blocks for our practice today, a little bit of support or something that mimics that kind of support and height and firmness as well. Yeah, and we'll get started in exactly 2 minutes, which will be 2 minutes after the hour, just to give a little bit of space for the lack of sound for a beat. Join me on this Yang Yin today, a little taking care of ourselves for our Friday. If you are in your Shavasana, I just want to invite you at whatever moment it feels natural to you, just to give a big exhale sigh. And you kind of clean the slate that way with your exhale sigh, allowing yourself to feel the heaviness of your body. And for those that are just coming back to the mat with what you need, just taking your stuff that you need, whether it's your block or your water or your device for your playlist, putting it within arm's length of yourself. And we are going to start in this position that I'm in called Virasana. A sit on the shins and knees with shoelaces to the mat. And a beginning there of finding this seat kind of on the heels. And as that grounds to the heels, that creates a bit of significance for lengthening the spine. Now you can use your blocks or support right away. If it's too much pressure on the ankles, you can sit a little higher with 1 block or maybe layer 2 blocks. And when you layer 2 blocks, you get a little less pressure on the ankles with the shoelaces still to the floor. Your knees would be a little wider. And we're just focusing on opening up the ankles here. And for those that want to join with this playlist for today, I'm going to hit my play button in the next 5, and you can join in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You'll hear some nice stringing of that guitar. Feel all that touches the mat not only ground you, but perform to lengthen you, to make for a prouder stance of sorts in your Siddha Virasana. Because this is a yang yin, we'll kind of get into this space with a bit of yin. And we'll hold this pose for another minute or so. And the job that you have here is to breathe in through the nose and draw that breath into the lower belly. Keep your jaw soft, but breathe out through the nose. And in a way, what we do with this breath at the start of our practice is set it up as its personal soundtrack to how your body will move and feel for the poses. If you've perched yourself up on 2 blocks, there may be an opportunity for the last 30 seconds to take one away and get a little more bang for your buck on the sit of your shoelaces to the mat. Five more breaths. Breathe in. Slow exhales for longer and slow inhales. One more breath in through the nose. Maybe hold as you get to the top of that inhale. Feel all the space in your torso. Take another sip in. And then out the mouth this time, exhale. Stretch your arms overhead. Breathe in. Hook the thumbs overhead here. Breathe out. Feel a little pull of the thumbs away from one another to gather those arms strong and actively slide the shoulder blades down the length of the spine. One breath in. And then up and over to the right. And then up to center on an inhale. And pull the thumbs away from one another to the left. And then up to center on an inhale. And exhale the hands to heart. Get rid of any support that might be under your seat if that's you. Put your hands onto the mat and go into a child's pose with knees wide from tabletop. Put the palms together like prayer hands with your pinkies down on the ground. Press the pinkies down as you stretch the fingers forward to pick up your elbows. So you're getting a nice stretch all through the arms and into the upper back body. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep the prayer hands connected. Put the elbows down on the ground to frame your head, and then bend your arms to point your fingers back behind, so that you're grounding your elbows for more stretch into the lats and shoulders and upper back body. Prayer hands stay connected. Breathe in and out through the nose, forehead to the mouth. And let's test the theory here of how breath supports. Take a big inhale. That'll stretch you more. Out the nose, exhale. Come forward through prayer hands. Breathe in. Put the hands onto the mat, tabletop. Breathe out. Have a nice practice, you guys. We're going to try and make this practice last. I'm expecting a delivery. Can you believe it? Quarantine yoga. Belly down. Breathe in. Arch your spine. And then round your spine, breathe out, cat pose. As you inhale, drop your belly to arch, shoulder blades closer together. You're pulling your hands and your knees towards one another here without moving. Exhale, round the spine into cat. Press through hands and knees like they're going away from one another, shoulder blades high. Inhale, arch, drop your belly down, tail goes back. Look forward, not up. Exhale, round, push through hands and knees, navel in and up. Inhale, one more arch, fingers wide, pads of the fingers down, backs of the knuckles press down. Exhale, round. Make yourself a flat back, breathe in. Press through the shoelaces on the floor and pick up both knees. You might need to step your shoelaces back for this plank on shoelaces. Ooh. Challenging right away. You might find that there's a cramp here. Can you hold steady for 3? Oh, I gotta fart around with that for 2. Take an inhale. Bend your arms, go all the way down. Shoelaces to the floor. Out of the exhale, shoelaces down, baby cobra. Exhale, kiss the floor. One more baby cobra, arms back. Lift a little higher and pick up the feet. Point the toes more inward than out. One more breath in. Knees off the ground here even. Long legs, breath out. Come down, kiss the floor. And then tabletop your inhale. And then put your shoelaces down to the mat and pick up to downward face dog. So a roll over the toes. Breathe in and breathe out. Bend both legs so your heels kick up high, belly to thighs. Inhale. Right foot forward into a lunge. Come to the fingertips, heart up. Breathe in. Step the left foot forward, forward fold, bow in. Stand up right away, take an inhale. Hands to heart on your exhale. Take your arms high, breathe in. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold with weight into the fronts of the feet. Ardha Uttanasana, fingertips to the floor, hands to shins or fingertips to blocks. Exhale, step into plank, 1 foot at a time. Breathe in. Knees up or down, Chaturangua all the way down. Put your shoelaces down, make a baby cobra, fingertips on the floor. And then exhale, kiss the floor. Press through hands and knees, shoelaces down, tabletop. Breathe in. And then downward face dog, roll over the toes from shoelaces down, breathe out. Heels high, kick them up, bend the legs, breathe in. Left foot to the top, there's a lunge here, breathe out, long leg back there. Inhale, halfway up, belly more off the front thigh. Exhale, step forward and fold. Stand up, arms high, breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart. Kick it up through the arms, breathe in. Exhale, forward, fold, breathe out. Upward face, or not upward, Ardha Uttanasana, breathe in. And step to plank pose, slow and steady, balls of the feet down and heels kick up high. Spin the elbows inward here. Broad upper back body, breathe in. And then Chaturanga, halfway, breathe out. Put your shoelaces down. Upward face dog, listen, breathe in. And then go to plank here on your shoelaces, breathe out. Take an inhale. Roll over the toes, downward face dog, exhale. Full breath in here, full breath out. Kick the right leg high, inhale. Right knee to right elbow, exhale. Kick the leg up on an inhale. Right knee to left elbow, exhale. Kick up on an inhale. Step towards the right thumb, and then put your left knee down, arms high, breathe in, and send your hips more back as pelvis goes down. You can press through your left shoelaces and your right heel, and then ground in and shrug those things in towards one another. So there's a squeeze of your pelvic floor. Reach up, breathe in. Hook the thumbs again up and over to the right. Come up, still hooking the thumbs in, pulling, breathe in. Hands down, curl the back toes under, straighten the front leg and fold. Come forward, bend the front leg, breathe in. Pick up the back knee and straighten the front leg and fold. Pyramid pose. 3, 2. Flat hands down, bend the front leg, step to downward face dog. Breathe in and out. Left leg high, inhale. Left knee to left elbow out the nose. Left leg high, inhale. Left knee to right elbow out the nose. Left leg high, inhale. Spread the toes, step to the left thumb. Right knee down, carry the arms up. Inhale. So your right shoelace is to the floor, hips back, left heel down. Ground and pull the left heel in towards pulling the right shoelaces to the left heel. Breathe in and out. Hook the thumbs, take an inhale. Up and over to the left, exhale. Come back up, breathe in. Put the hands down, curl the back toes under, and then straighten the front leg. Come forward, bend the front leg, left sole down, breathe in. Pick up the back knee to straighten the front leg, pyramid pose, breathe out. Flat hands down, take an inhale. Bend the front leg a bit to step to down dog, exhale. Full breath in, full breath out. Pick up your heels to ride forward to plank, more weight forward into the tippy toes. Exhale, Chaturangua, pause. Put your shoelaces down, upward face dog. Stay on the shoelaces, pick up the hips and plank, breathe in. Roll over the toes, downward face dog. One more breath in and out. Bend the legs, heels high, kick up those heels. Bend, hop or big step, top of the mat. Fold. Stand up, arms high, breathe in. Interlock the hands behind the head. Press the head up and back with a lift of your chest. Take a whole inhale. Maybe more up and back, exhale. Firm thighs, come back up. Keep the arms, breathe in. Up and over to the right, left elbow high. Inhale to center. Up and over to the left, right elbow high. Inhale to center. Hands up, sit down chair. Breathe in. Arms back, wash back, breathe out. Sit lower, arms up, look forward, breathe in. Exhale, fold, breathe out. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, either fingers on block, hands shins. Exhale, sit down, heels high. Heels high as you sit, hands to heart in this squat. This should feel kind of nice on the toes, opening up the feet. Post all that work on the ankles. Breathe in. Breathe out. Work the legs a bit. Hover the bum. Inhale. Squeeze the knees inward towards one another. Exhale. And then put the hands down, micro bend in the arms, breathe in, and hop the feet out of the way, Chaturanga. Breathe out, upward face dog. Listen, stay on the shoelaces, hips up, plank on shoelaces. Downward face dog, exhale. One big breath in and out. Right leg high, breathe in. Bend the right leg, stack the right hip over the left, breathe out. Straighten the right leg, square the hips, inhale, and step towards the right thumb, left knee down again. Arms high, Anjane breath, breathe in. Exhale, hips forward and down, arms high. Come back through the hips, inhale. As forward through the hips, cactus the arms, open the chest too. Come back through the hips, arms high, breathe in. Exhale one more time, hips forward and down, cactus the arms. Come up through the arms, hips back, breathe in. Exhale, hands down, right arm high. Curl the back toes under, lift the back leg. Enjoy this twist for 3, 2. Hand down, breathe in. Straighten the front leg, pop the right toes up. Bend the front leg, put the right toes down, breathe in. Left heel down, second warrior, breathe out. Fly your warrior, straight front leg, inhale. Exhale, bend the front leg, float the arms down, wrists in line with the shoulders. Fly the warrior, breathe in. Exhale, bend a little deeper, breathe out, wrists in line with the shoulders. Exalt your warrior, inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands, right foot back in a hover to Chaturanga. Shoelaces down, upward dog, keep your shoelaces there. Hips up, plank. Take a breath in. And down dog. Ooh la la. Left leg high. Breathe in. Bend and stack the left hip for 1 exhale. Straighten the leg. Left hip in and down. Breathe in. And step through. Breathe out. Right knee down. Arms high. Anjane. Inhale. Arms stay. Hips forward and down. Wet the hips. Arms high, hips back, breathe in. Wet the hips forward and cactus the arms. Again, breathe in. Arms high, hips back, forward, cactus the arms. Take the hips back, arms high, breathe in. Hands down and kick the left arm up. Exhale, twist. Stay here, enjoy the twist. Feel energy lifting through the left fingertips. Breathe in and out as you curl the back toes under to straighten the back leg and anchor strength into it. Left hand down, breathe in. Straighten the leg, pop the left toes up, breathe out and fold. Bring the foot down, bend the front leg, breathe in. Right heel down, right toes look out. Second warrior. Fly your warrior, breathe in. Straight front leg, strong. Hands down, second warrior, breathe out. Fly it. Second warrior, maybe deeper lunge. One more, fly it. Second warrior, breathe out. Exalt, breathe in. Cartwheel the hands, send the left foot back into a chaturanga, bend the elbows, they hug in. Shoelaces down, upward face dog. Stay shoelaces down. Pick up the hips on your shoelaces, breathe in. Downward face dog, breathe out. Full breath in. Full breath out. Bend the legs, take the heels high, breathe in. And then get those legs up and hop forward, breathe out, fold. Feet together at the top of the mat. We're going to stand up, arms high, a little wee back bend here. Breathe in. Chair pose, breathe out. Take an inhale, look forward, neutral chin. Hands to heart, twist over your right leg. Do the activity of squaring the hips. Sit your bum down. Full breath in and out. Come out of that, breathe in, arms high. Steeple grip, index high, up and over to the right. Come up to center on an inhale. Exhale forward, fold, breath out. Ardha Uttanasana, breathe in. Left foot back, keep the left leg long, breath out. Right arm high, again twist, inhale. Come up through the arms as they are in your twist. Twisted high lunge. Breathe in and out. Do a little squeeze of the upper inner thighs. It helps for grounding and strength here for 3, 2. Come up through the arms, heart forward. Breathe in. Exhale, second warrior. Breathe out. Exalt your warrior. Stay reaching back. Stay. Breathe in and out and deepen the lunge. Straighten the leg here. Breathe in. Exhale forward, hips back. Utthita Trikonasana. Option to lay the groundwork for lifting up through the left arm and fingertips. And try not to skip the parts that lay foundation in and help you out here as you shrug the left shoulder down the length of the spine. Wrapping the left rib up and back. How you do one thing is how we do all. So support and ground in the breath here for 3, for 2. Left hand down, turn the back toes slightly in, keep the left heel down. And then bring the right arm up in a twist, and you might put a block underneath that left hand. Breathe in and breathe out. Right hand down, bend the front leg, take an inhale. Kick the left leg high, standing splits for a beat. Full breath in, full breath out. Left knee behind the right knee, little flamingo bend through the legs, and then kick out the left foot, land to the outside of the left foot, and deep bend into the right leg to open the hip. Fingertips out in front. Inhale, lift a little bit. Exhale, bend that front leg a little more. For 3, for 2. Kick up, standing splits, breathe in. Exhale forward, fold, breathe out, feet hip width distance. Halfway lift, take an inhale. Peace fingers hook onto these toes, elbows wide, pull your fold. You'll feel a little more open through that right leg, we'll even that out. And if you're along with the music, you got this song called Beautiful Stranger. I think this guy sounds like Bob Dylan. But there's a little bit of this beautiful stranger lingering in our practice. We never know what we're going to get when we show up to the mat. Meet that stranger with a breath in. Fold in, breath out. Release, feet together, a little micro bend, stand up, arms overhead, and the back bend. Breathe in. Right into chair pose, breathe out. Take an inhale. Prayer to heart, twist to the left, hook the right outer arm to the left outer leg. And then pick up the left rib cage up and back, right hip back, left hip forward. Beautiful stranger. One more breath in, sit low, high heart, breath out, twist. Come out of this, stand up, breathe in, interlock the hands, index finger high to the left, breathe out. Carrying the energy of the twist by opening a little differently through the right side. Come back up, breathe in. Exhale, fold, breathe out. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway up. Exhale, right foot back, breath out. Left arm high in your twist. Shrug the left shoulder blade down the length of the spine. Keep your firm, strong front leg and your firm back leg as you press into the ball of the foot, come up into the twist, arms long. Deep breath in, lower lunge, breath out. Come up through the left arm, crescent lunge, both arms high, breathe in. And then warrior two, right heel down, breathe out. Exalt your warrior, take an inhale. Stay here, there's this incredible opportunity to reach open and deepen the lunge. Back legs really firm without locking that knee. Then straighten the leg here, breathe in. Exhale, triangle pose, prop it up, support your way, even if it means coming out. Doesn't need to mean messing with the grace of it. You can do it all. Get your support. How you do one is how you do everything. Because we want to elevate the spirit of this pose. We don't want to be down here and hanging out. We want to elevate it. Breathe in and breathe out. Rotate the right rib cage up and back. Bring the right hand down inside of the left foot. Right toes look slightly ahead, right heel down. You could prop a block on the right hand or underneath the right hand, left arm high. Breathe in and out. And that block propped underneath the right hand will give you length in the spine and the ability to kind of shrug the hips square for 3, 2. Left hand down, prop out of the way, breathe in, bend the left leg. Exhale, standing splits. Full breath in. Kick, breath out. Right knee behind the left knee, breathe in. Extend the right leg long while there's still a bend in the left leg. Sit into the outer left hip. Tips of the fingers high to high the heart like a halfway lift. Inhale, deeper lunge. Be with it. 2. Deeper bend, I should say. 3. Kick up, standing splits, breathe in. Exhale, feet together, breathe out. Feet hip width distance, halfway lift on an inhale. Slip the hands underneath the feet, palms face up, toes to wrist creases. Breathe in as you shape the hips forward a little more. Breathe out, fold and pull. One more breath in. And one more breath out. Release the hands. Halfway up, take an inhale. Exhale, pick up the heels, balls of the feet, ground, bum down in a bend of the legs. Stay here as you bring the hands to heart and enjoy this space. Come up into a stand, breathe in. Exhale, heels down, breathe out. Arms high on an inhale, breathe in. Fold and land your hands on your props, breathe out. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga from these blocks. Upward face dog, your shoelaces must go down. Hand here, listen, shoelaces stay. Lift the hips, hold this space. Breathe in and out. One more inhale. Roll over the toes, downward face dog. Exhale. Full breath in. Full sigh out. See if you can use your blocks to slip your legs through. I like to walk back a bit, shorten my down dog stance. Breathe in, heels high. And you're going to hop your bum through using your belly in the help of the blocks. Arms high on an inhale. And then broad rounding through the back body, arms forward. See if you can resist lying down as you lie down. Interlock the hands behind the head. Take a beat of enjoying the elbows wide, just like you're watching TV. Breathe in through the front of the chest. Let it land in the back body. Breathe out. Soles of the feet onto the mat. Knees look up. Breathe in. Pick up the soles of the feet to face the front of your mat. And bend in the legs, 90-degree bend. Move your legs slow, like they're moving through thick honey or like you're underwater and you're pedaling a bicycle. Find extension through the heel to make the leg long when you do that. Find spread of the toes, pedal slow. And then lift your head and your heart and add another kind of dimension to pedaling slow. Five more breaths. I feel like I'm in a movie and they've just slowed down the film reel and I'm just talking in slow motion. But it's that kind of vibe. One more breath in and out. Bring your legs back to a bend, soles of the feet face the front of the mat. That's now the back of your mat. Hold your lift or lift a little higher for 3, 2, and then put your head down and your arms by your side and the soles of the feet down. As you take the arms overhead, hopefully I've got room for this, breathe in and lift the bum up to press the heels down. Breathe out to bring the arms down and the bum down. 2 more, a little flow of this. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come back through the arms, bum down. One more time to lift. As your arms lift, and as you stay lifted through the hips, take another breath in and then bring the arms forward. Keep the hips high. Breath out. Take one of your props, Put it a little higher than just the lowest height and put it underneath your sacrum, bum down. Stay here and assess, just assess that you can be high at that height with the block. Make sure we're all good here. And when you're high here, maybe there's an opportunity to go a little higher. You could go to highest height, ground through the sacrum, and then walk your right foot and heel in and grab that right foot and tuck your right shoelaces under. So sometimes it's a crampy day on the feet. If this doesn't suit you to get your shoelaces to the mat, it might be that the tip of the toe even touches down, and that's enough to open up through the front here, into the front of the hip, and also into the lower back. It also might be that you'll come to shoelaces flat down after a beat or two. And so you're taking your shoelaces to the mat in the same way that you would hold your foot back in dancer's pose. Make sense? And for those that don't feel like this is accessible, to ground the shoelaces down, again, the tip of the big toe can hang out there and you'll still get the opening through the whole front of this leg and hip. And you might just work into that slow and steady. The ankles are stubborn folks in the body. Hard nuts to crack. Take another breath or two if you have the right shoelaces tucked under. And then you'll release that side and switch up sides. So the left foot will tuck under. And you might start with the big toe and just pulling that foot and heel close to your bum. Or you might get right to shoelaces on the mat. Use your breath to find space and ease in your body. Find the space to relax all other parts that are showing up to this shape. Hands, forehead, lips, jaw, eyes. And then take another 5 breaths or so on this side, especially if you've got the toes curled under. You want to slowly release that. And if you've got a really high block, you want to come down 1 step only. 1 step, guys, 1 step. Breathe in and out. Out of that first step, you walk it down again till your sacrum is all the way down on your ground. Bring your right knee in, a little pull in. Put your right sole of the foot down and your left knee in, a little pull in. Put your left sole of the foot down, wide the knees. Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Let your body be quiet. And that means let it be still to this shape. The quieter the body, the more you'll be able to hear and witness. And no doubt sometimes what we hear and witness is challenging, but that's the space on our mat. I've always said it's a deeper knowing of oneself. Everything comes to the surface, and you get a real bird's eye view on what's what. And it's not a bird's eye view on what's what necessarily around you or directed to somebody else. It's about you. Don't let yourself get distracted from the beauty of knowing you. Kick up your right knee on your next inhale. And then bring it to the left to kiss the left knee. And then cactus your arms. And quiet your body here. Exhale all the breath here. Leave it all in the twist and on the ground. And take your time to pick up the right knee only. Breathe in. Center. The exhale lets it fall back to the right. Breathe out. You can keep your arms open, your heart wide. Take your left knee up to center. Breathe in. And then kiss the left knee towards the right knee in a twist. It doesn't need to feel or look the same as the twist to the other side. And just send your exhales into the shape so that you can keep releasing and embracing the shape into you. Travel through the next 5 breaths like there is absolutely nowhere to go. Just enjoy the scenery here. Treat your shapes, your body, your breath as one big place of savoring. And bring your left knee up slow to center, keeping your right knee down. Breathe in. And then open the left knee to the left again. One more time. Breathe out. Hold your inhale here. Hold your exhale. Close the knees like a book. You might need the help of your hands for that. Do one big hug of both knees into chest. Breathe in, breathe out. You could lift your head, forehead to your knees. Might feel nice. For 3, 2. Grab the backs of the knees and a little rock and roll. And it may be the case that you can do this in one full swoop. Stand up on your feet with your arms overhead through the momentum of the rock forward. Have a morning stretch with that. And then fold. Stand up on an inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Feet about hip width distance. Breathe out. Take an inhale here to grab opposite elbows. Take an exhale to fold into the fronts of the feet. There might be a natural dangling or movement through this fold. Try and not necessarily do it, but just feel your body surrender. And if you dangle a bit, you dangle. And if you hang a little more steady, you hang a little more steady. But look for more still here. Pull in the neck, body, crown of the head facing forward. There's a slight micro bend in the legs, so you're not locking through the knees and you're giving space to the hamstrings. The bend can even go a little deeper than micro bending, but you don't want to offer a chair pose or any kind of work in the legs. Deep breath in and out. Travel through, so you're savoring your body, your breath, your shape. 5 more breaths. Hang heavy. Weight heavy. Keep finding those exhales that support the hang heavy of the body. One more breath in and out. Do a little bit of a halfway lift. So I like to pick it up to fingertips. You could also use your blocks to support that pick up to fingertips. Breathe in. And then lift your heels off the mat and bend your legs and go back to that squat. Option to put the knees right down on the mat, which will be more intense. Or as your balls of the feet are to the mat, toes curled under, knees can go to the blocks. Sit the bum on the heels, toe squat. And there's really nothing to do about this guy. He is stubborn too. It's a real hard, challenging opening to come into the feet this way, and it can generate a lot of heat in the body right away. Just fluid with breath, even if you have to count your inhale for 3 and count your exhale for 4, and even if you got to sigh and soften through the jaw. Four more breaths. And out of those 4 breaths, those full, complete 4 breaths, you can take the hands forward. If you're on blocks, you frame the blocks or frame the knees. And step 1 shoelace at a time back into tabletop. If you have tabletop already, you can place the hands on your blocks. Take a deep breath in and out as you pitter-patter and kick through the shoelaces. Walk the hands or blocks back towards the knees. Even out the score in the feet. Ankle stretch. You can lean back on hands to blocks or hands to floor and lift the knees as you press your shoelaces down. If you have trouble with this, a little goes a long way. So a little meaning knees are lower rather than higher. Breathe in. Breathe out. Put your knees down. Walk back towards a tabletop. And if you have the blocks, you can do this tabletop on the blocks. Take an inhale, shoelaces down. Last time. Exhale, lift the knees. Plank pose on shoelaces. Breathe in. Bend the arms, Chaturangua. Upward face dog, big up dog. Press through the shoelaces, lift the hips. Plank on shoelaces. Roll over the toes, last stretch, down dog. Full breath in. And out. Come to your knees, get your props out of the way. Take a lie down. I'm going to give you a choice. Belly Shavasana. You can lie on your belly. Yes, you can. Or roll over onto your back for Shavasana. And if you have the lucky fortune of having a playlist with you today, let this song play out in your Shavasana. There's another 3 minutes. Surely we can give 3 minutes to our belly Shavasana or back body Shavasana. Let yourself drift off into a restful place and a deep place of knowing yourself here. Thanks for joining. We will see you on Sunday for a yin practice. Lots of love. Take what you got on the mat with you. Sprinkle it around. Namaste.